I've always dreamed of taking the family on a cruise, but feel like your finances keep you landlocked? You may be surprised to know that you can set sail on the high sea for less than a trip down to Myrtle Beach. Sandy Saburn from Man Travels is here this morning to break down the dollars and cents. Good morning to you, Sandy.
Good morning.
Okay, you gotta explain this one to me. When we hear that, it sounds crazy, but you say it really isn't when you think about all the costs involved.
Exactly. We hear this all the time from people. I'd love to take my family on a cruise, but there's just no way I can afford it, so we'll just go back to Myrtle Beach. Well, Myrtle Beach is great, but when you actually look at the numbers, what you're getting on a cruise and what you're paying for at Myrtle Beach, you get so much more with the cruise.
And I believe you got the cost comparison
Absolutely.
there. Give me a little bit of a breakdown of what
Sure.
we're seeing here.
What we're seeing is a comparison between for a family of 4, 2 adults, 2 kids, staying in Myrtle Beach or staying on a cruise for the same amount of time. And the difference in cost totals $991 more to go to Myrtle Beach because there's so many inclusions when you are on a cruise. Your food's included, your entertainment's included. You don't have to pay for $215 to go to the pirate adventure you know your kids are going to want to go to.
And the thing is, when normally we plan for a trip, we think of, okay, what's it going to cost for us to stay at the resort? And that's the only thing people are really budgeting for.
Exactly.
They're not thinking about all those meals and all those other things that come up.
And if you just look at those cost comparisons alone, the cruise cost was $1,177. The resort cost was $1,169. So people think, well, it's about the same, but you're exactly right. Once you add in all those other things that you got to eat.
And what can we do to get the best deal when it comes to a cruise?
The very best way to get the very best deal is to book out as far as possible. People always think, oh, I'll wait till the last minute and then there'll be a great deal.
Yeah.
But that very rarely happens unless you can just pick up and go tomorrow.
Tell me about some of the amenities that we find for folks that have never been on a cruise and maybe aren't aware of all the things that are going on a ship these days. What is out there?
It's everything from water sports, water slides, lots of pools, lots of spray parks for kids, to nighttime entertainment, including Broadway caliber shows, dance clubs, organized activities for kids, things for parents. There are even cruises where you can take classes and learn a foreign language.
And another thing people don't think about if they're going to Myrtle or the Outer Banks or anywhere else is that if you want someone to watch the kids, you're either paying for that or someone has to stay back. Where on a lot of these cruises, mom and dad can get some R&R while the kids hang out in one of these fun zones.
Certainly, absolutely. The kids can just go to the Kids Zone and have a great time with organized activities, not just sitting with a babysitter in the room.
Yeah, watching TV at the beach.
Watching TV at the beach, yeah.
All
not
right.
a lot of fun. So there's many more options at a cruise, and your professional travel agent will be able to help you really find the best deal for your budget.
All right, thank you so much, Sandy, for the time and the insight this morning, something a lot of people probably don't realize.
I'm sure.